Tell me about yourself, Nagina.
Yes, sir. First of all, thank you for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. I am Nagina. I am from Vijayawada. I have done my graduation in the stream of computer science and engineering from JNTU Kakinada. And I am having 4 years of experience into non-IT. So after delivery, I took a break and now I want to restart my career. So I joined in Vcube.
Okay. So, as in non-IT background, why you're coming into IT? Any reason behind it?
So in that time, due to some financial issues in my family, so I decided to whatever job I got. So I have done the small non-IT jobs.
Okay.
So I want to justify to my education which I have studied. I have studied computer science and engineering. So I have to justify that one, and I want to become a professional employee in the software field.
Okay. So now tell me what are the technical things that you're good on manual.
Oh, I have good knowledge on SDLC and STLC, sir, and regression and retesting, testing levels and testing methods, testing techniques. So I have a good knowledge on defect life cycle and phases.
Okay.
And
Tell me SDLC phases.
SDLC phases. In SDLC phases, there is system planning, system defining, system designing, system implementation, and system maintenance.
Okay. So what is the difference between STLC and SDLC?
STLC is a software life cycle, and here in STLC, QA member will involve which related they will discuss on QA related activities. In SDLC, all the project team members all the members involved in SDLC. It is a software development life cycle.
Okay. So what are the different phases in STLC and what are the different phases in SDLC?
In STLC, test requirement, test planning, or test designing, test implementation.
Tell me SDLC phases.
Closure activities. SDLC phases are system planning, system defining, system designing, system implementation, and system maintenance. System testing and system maintenance.
When STLC?
In STLC, test requirement, test planning, test designing, test execution, and test closure activities.
Okay, good. So can I have your resume?
Yes.
Any idea that you have done your graduation project?
Sorry, sir.
Okay, explain about your non-technical experience. I just want to know what are the things that you have done in non-IT.
So it is regarding educational transcript department, sir. So in that my role is the associate delivery manager. I need to give the status regarding the application to the customers, where it has and how much time it will take to reach the destination, and what are the documents we need to collect from the customers. That all we need to update to the customers through mails or chats or through calls.
Okay, so explain about agile methodology. What are the key things that you know in agile methodology?
Agile methodology is the fastest and efficient model in SDLC, sir. So it is why, because it is very clear and crystal clear process. We can see whatever the process they are doing in the project team members. So there are different types of methodologies. Two different types of methodologies. One is Scrum methodology and another is Kanban. And we can use different management tools like Jira, Rally, and TFS. In Scrum methodology, there are different types of phases like product backlog, Scrum backlog, daily stand-up calls, review meetings, and retrospective meetings.
Good. So, tell me, what can be the disadvantages in agile process?
Disadvantages.
Every phase has its own advantages and disadvantages. Did you observe any disadvantage in agile process?
After completion of one sprint only, we can move forward to another sprint.
Okay, everywhere that happens, right? After completion of one phase only, we can do another phase. Apart from that, Do you find any disadvantages?
I have gone through, sir, but I don't remember right now.
Okay. And tell me defect life cycle.
Okay, sir. Defect, first of all, defect life cycle means the defect which goes from stages from end to end of the application. So here different types of stages are there. First of all, new. QA member will identifies the defect and he will assign it to QA lead. With QA member will open the status like new to QA lead, and QA lead will assign it to developer. Whether he will, first of all, he will check, QA lead will check whether it is valid defect or invalid defect. After that, he will assign it to a developer. And developer will send the mail or anything like a ETA. In this time I will fix the defect, I will retest and I will assign it to QA. They will assign it to QA like with the retest of fixed to QA member, and QA member will check whether it is working or not. The defect, whether the defect is working, they will close the status.
Okay.
If it is not working,
At what condition defect will be deferred?
deferred will be deferred means they don't have time, developer don't have time to fix the defect. Why? Because first of all they will tell this much of time we will need to fix the defect, and they will postpone the defect.
Okay, good. So see, the QA member has raised a defect,
Yeah.
and the defect will be reviewed by QA lead and QA
Yes.
manager. If they think that that is a valid defect, then only they will assign to developer, right?
Yes.
Once it is assigned to developer, developer can reject it, right?
Yes.
If developer is going to reject it, why QA lead or QA manager will assign the defect to developer? They will review it, right? That is proper defect or not. If they think that is a proper defect, then will assign to developer. Straight away, if it's not proper defect, developer reject it.
Yes.
Why can't we happen in the initial stages only from the QA lead or QA manager? Why can't they validate it?
Why? Because QA lead will check only that part only, defect part only. They will not check the all the required document.
Okay, good. So, okay, what are the test design techniques that we have?
Test design techniques: partitioning technique, boundary value analysis, or decision table or cost table, and orthogonal.
Okay, so do you know what RTM?
RDM.
RTM.
RTM, yes, sir.
What is RTM?
RTM means a requirement traceability matrix. It is used to common test cases will find out there.
Okay, what is the use of RTM?
Use of RTM, it focuses on 100% coverage of test cases.
Very good. So, can you write test cases for this water bottle?
Sure, sir.
Write it. At least
Only test cases, not
only
functionality.
test case names. At least I want 7 or 8.
Yes.
Very good. So that's it from my end. Do you have any questions?
Uh, Feedback on my technical and communication, sir.
Yes. Rate yourself. How you feel about the interview? Tricky interview, easy interview, tough interview. How you perform on the interview? Rate yourself.
I have prepared well. My point of view, 8 by 10.
8 by 10.
Yeah.
Same agenda for me as well, right? That's the way that we are showing the confidence is also most important. You're technical strong and you're technical good on your communication as well. But only my feedback is nothing but try to give your experience. There is experience you written, right? Try to explain the project as well.
Project, I'll check, sir.
And also add your roles and responsibilities.
Okay.
You're not you nothing you have done it, right? You have done n number of things, right? In your project, try to your role, add your roles and responsibilities. Whether it is non-IT or IT, it never matters. But only thing is, it will project you what you have done it.
Actually, my books and my records are in Vijayawada, my hometown. So here it is not there. So I'll
Try
check.
to recall it, what you have done in your graduation. Not graduation, your experience, 4 years experience, right?
Yeah.
In your organization, you have done 4 years, right? Work. Try to give the roles and responsibilities that you have done over the past 4 years in your organization. That makes sense. On seeing the roles and responsibilities, I think you told, right? I'm an assistant manager.
Yeah.
There should be n number of roles and responsibilities. Try to add those roles and responsibilities.
Okay,
Let
sir.
it be IT or non-IT resume that has to show your the caliber that you have done. That is only feedback that I need to provide. And also, don't keep that education details in initial stages. For experienced people, try to add that education detail at the last,
Okay.
because we are not fresher, right?
Yeah.
I don't want what the thing you studied. I just want to see what you learned from last 4 years. That's why keep that education as large. And apart from that, your resume is up to date. Only thing is you need to update these few things. Clear?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Thank you then.
Thank you,
Have a
sir.
great day.